at least in 10 minutes we have an answer for this map.
Yeah, we will have. And since we have not had Hell on screen today, at least on our stream, I will start with him as soon as the game starts, that is. I think that this matchup is particularly interesting because while the Eisen allows you to control one area a little bit better and give you more damage output in that particular area, the Galena allows you to control a wider area a little bit more easy than the Eisen does. You can see how it plays out, and he gets the spawn of the spawns, but PASITA could be actually trying to go in aggressively. He decides to not do so. And now PASITA only has the railgun, while Hell has almost everything but the railgun. Oh, and there it pays off having the railgun. Good opening from PASITA, and Hell's rockets don't do that much. Now Hell has closed the gap, and this is the moment where Hell actually needs to keep pushing. And he does so and lands some good LG, but PASITA now goes through the teleporter, goes and takes his item, but this is how he dies. And he leaves the rail for Hell to take it, and Hell with the rocket jumps secures himself the mega health, and it's a good start for the Myztro boy.
Yeah, but also great that PASITA just didn't went for the mega health straight off after he spawns, because that would be a predictable thing to do. But oh, look at the damage Hell is getting without taking much in return. This is a pretty clean frag. Oh, he is not there for the heavy though. So that's a lifeline for PASITA. And PASITA is also just walking through the portal. And, well, Hell escapes the jump pad of doom. And PASITA has
so
no
close.
rail to contest from afar. Oh, that rocket almost took Hell's life. But in the end, he falls to his doom. And PASITA's... Oh, he's just standing there. Oh. Hell misses his first shot, but the second connects.
Yeah,
and
what a beautiful timing on that second shot it was as well. Like, just before the item spawned.
Yeah, and the follow-up is also pretty quick. 2 minutes in, and Hell is already 3 facts in the lead. A nice split on the items. You can just rotate the whole map.
Basically what Galena was made for, and a perfect trap. Getting the item and the kill, still retaining the overstack, but now he can't contest the next one. He doesn't have the weaponry for it. He's out of lightning gun ammunition, and PASITA will get this one for free. But not just for free, he deals a lot of damage. Good rocket from Hell now, evening out the stacks a little more. This one is a little bit short, but a beautiful rail from the height of the map. And now PASITA is hurting a lot. Trying to get out, but Hell wouldn't let him get away, and the Bloodhound gets another bounty, basically.
Yeah, it's just great positioning. He also used the ledge to, well, just peeks out, does some damage, and gets nothing in return, because the ledge denies a lot. Oh, but this time around they walk into each other's faces, and PASITA's rockets are more important than Hell's. He also gets some amazing damage right off the spawn. So this one, well, he earns himself a heavy. Hell decides to collect some items. Oh, he uses the totem, but it doesn't pay off. Gets destroyed and also his life.
And this is where the PASITA train starts rolling. The turret does not help him in this case because he failed to throw it on the high ground, but the lightning gun is just enough, and it's down to a 2-frag game, and Hell really needs to find something to pick up weapons without taking hundreds of damage beforehand. Good rails now, and this might be the lifeline he needed. Another great rail. The killing shot did miss though, and at this point he needs to watch out because he is railable himself. He's gonna move in, and the rocket just lets him survive with 2 HP there.
Yeah, I
But
think
he has totem overstack.
he might get this frag, but I do think he should have entered that area with lightning gun from the start and not enter it with rail. Oh, well, it pays out in the end. He gets a frag and both items, but that was an opening for PASITA.
Yeah, and fortunately for Hell, he managed to cut down the onslaught of PASITA and even can punish him further with some beautiful LG off the bounce pad. He now needs to watch out. The next item will be the Mega, and so far PASITA has the position and he'll get the item, but he has no armor because a beautiful vertical rail from Hell actually made him pay for that. Now the dance for the Heavy begins, and Hell just decides to end it quickly with a rocket launcher jump. Totem at disposal, and he kind of needs to use it as well because he's very low on HP. He waits for it, and PASITA actually takes another rail for his troubles. This one is not connecting quite yet, but so is the tribal. And we see another standoff. PASITA goes to the teleporter. Good opening damage, and Hell gets his 9th frag. Nice positioning and good weapon switches as well.
Yeah, the pick-off of the Heavy in the last rotation was beautiful. Hell used a rocket jump and created a great escape route. So he took the item with pretty low health, but yeah, he had the pathway where PASITA could not follow it up. This time around there's a lot of damage from PASITA on Hell though. He really needs to get the poverty items. Oh, he gets a rocket, bounces around, but now he has a pathway to the Mega Health. Decides against banking on the item, but look at that rocket from PASITA.
That was a prediction direct if I've ever saw one.
Wow.
Like, perfect timing with the door opening as well. Good stuff there from the Russian, but he's still 4 frags down, and despite all the efforts, he struggles to find Hell. Now he found him, misses the rail, and if Hell lands this one, he has a safe way out. The safe way out just got cut short, and now it's a standoff, and the rockets come out on top. As Hell just tries to jump up the stairs.
But the damage Hell did. Oh, but he gets greeted by the turret right after spawn. So he doesn't have anything to get a refrag. Oh, almost guessed this one, but the LG from PASITA was just too good.
Oh, what a rocket! Despite being bounced around, PASITA managed to keep his crosshair on the opponent, but now Hell should be getting the frag. PASITA though dishes out a lot of damage and lands a direct himself, and yeah, they just keep out dishing the damage, and whoever picks up the latest item basically has the control, but now Hell is the one that melts his opponent's stack with beautiful lightning gun tracking, but he has to get the fuck out of there. Gets the teleporter, the jump pad, to be as unpredictable as possible in his movement, and it worked out, and now he's not even railable anymore.
Yeah, he's laying out a trap. Oh, PASITA, he didn't know Hell was being there before getting a rocket, and Hell is looks like he's conceding, or he didn't have the right timing. He connects a great handy onto PASITA, but PASITA has to stack to withstand it, and he gets shot in the air by... Yeah, but I think it was with the help of the rockets from Hell.
Yeah, exactly. Like PASITA's and Hell's rocket added up.
Stopwatch.
And made Air PASITA possible.
Great teamwork by the opponents.
Oh, beautiful tracking from Hell though. The rocket, especially the last one. What a direct to finish it off. Otherwise, I would have seen Hell come out on top there. But now it's actually kind of a close series, and beautiful rockets again. But PASITA needed to go out there because he was railable, and you don't want to test Hell's aim.
The Mega Health is a lifeline. The light certainly helps a bit. And he sends off Hell from the position of the Heavy with a nice placement of the rocket. Finishes with the railgun. Beautiful frag at a great time. There's 1 minute left. And, well, he has a pathway to come back in this... Oh, that rail makes matters worse, though.
High-speed rocket and the totem overstack again, and yeah, the Galena has just the stack to do this. gets the stolen from the heavy, or rather robbed. But it will result in another frag. Because PASITA had no weapons, and at this point I think that was the winning frag.
Yeah, I think this map is indeed on lockdown right now.
Now there's physically no time because Hell can delay every spawn by 5 seconds. Yeah, but this was a very back and forth map. At the start, it looked like PASITA was going to be in Hell's kitchen, but he managed to pull off a comeback once or twice. But in the end, it was Hell's map, and the Galena pick paid off big time for him. Because despite losing out on the major pickups, he out-healed his opponent, out-damaged his opponent, and came out on top in the end.
Yeah, and he also got a lot of lights, I saw from the statistics. So, yeah, I do think it was pretty close until the last minute. But
yeah, that was a beautiful display of out-of-control play from Galena. Because you can afford to be out of control for a little bit with those totems.
True. Yeah, so now we have Rooms of Sarnath, where Hell has Visor and PASITA has Struck.
Damn, the lobby's so slow because there's so many people here.
Yeah, I actually thought that the Eisen pick was more favorable than the Galena. And this time around, I think PASITA is in the same position that he has the better champion, movement-wise. But yeah, the information game Hell can play in this one, and also taking up all the time piles.
Yeah, the better the player, the better they can use that visor information, and it doesn't get any better than these guys.
True.
I'll watch the second map from the sideline. Take it away, guys.
Thanks.
Yeah, thank you, Lycor. And it's gonna be a good one, Rob.
Yeah.
Hell versus Straw, Visor versus Straw, Hell versus PASITA. And two heavy hitters. This should be an exciting matchup. I hope chat's ready. We are ready. This can be a deciding map. If Hell wins, if Hell loses, then we'll go to a tiebreaker. And PASITA starts on the square. Hell starts on the light armor by the statue. Oh, and Hell falls into the shotgun. That can be problematic, but PASITA shotgun doesn't hit. Still, no items have been picked up. And this can be dangerous for PASITA. Oh. Hell actually goes for his item. And Hell is actually the one with the better stacks, slightly. If he manages to find himself a light armor, then he should be in a commanding position.
Look at the arsenal PASITA is working with. He has nothing in his toolbox.
Nothing. Well, don't underestimate the shotgun, especially at close range. But Hell, PASITA relegated to this position, and Hell just going everywhere. But PASITA, the shoddy, doing wonders. Never underestimate the shotgun. So powerful.
Wow, he walks away with the first frag. How did that happen?
Yeah, the peeker into shotgun trick.
Yeah, but Hell takes off position to get the heavy, and that means he has a full rotation to himself. But PASITA has the rockets to remove some. Oh, and even the rockets.
Beautiful from PASITA.
Yeah. He just bounces him into the next rocket.
Yeah, right now the players sizing themselves up. Hell waiting for an opening. He sees one. And that's beautiful LG on the peaker. And the Hell might have just won himself a heavy. Oh, what a rocket! Hell gets the heavy, but at what cost?
Yeah, great splash
So
damage.
extremely low. I don't think PASITA will be leaving here. But the more time that the PASITA lets go, the higher the chances of Hell stealing that mega. PASITA though on a good stack, still lacking the LG. Hell is there, and what an LG from Hell. Totally throws PASITA away, and Hell is in the lead stack-wise.
Yeah, he should chase this one up. Ah, he gets it! He did use his vision for it. But yeah, indeed, it was very clutch just before he takes the portal. Oh, and the follow-up.
Hell tying the game with some insane rails. It's almost like he knows where PASITA is. Yeah, that's a great rail and another one, and PASITA just can't move.
Oh, yeah, and being this 2 rail frags, they are pretty clean. Hell, oh yeah, he can just keep chasing PASITA.
And that's what he does, the heavy's up. But he wants to force the spawn to see what he can do. An insane LG, and all of a sudden, he's 3 frags in the lead. Delaying the heavy even more.
Yeah, he
Oh,
might.
that's a very good peeker from PASITA. That was insane amounts of information right there. Not only does he know where Hell is, but also knows what he's up to.
Yeah, and he's denying the railgun. I think, yeah, PASITA will wait on it, so he does collect it. But this also means that Hell gets a free heavy.
Stopwatch.
Yeah, now the piercing sight is back. So, and this should be another frag for Hell. Not as easy as one might suspect. But there's the mega just right there waiting for him.
PASITA was dancing around the pole like a stripper, and it delayed the frag a bit from Hell, but in the end
It worked somehow. Oh, PASITA's actually in position for the heavy. He might want to go for the steal. Oh, and he's gonna get the steal. And finally, PASITA starts to reverse this onslaught. Oh, very good rail from PASITA. Now Hell's railable. The Meg is right there for PASITA, and that's a very good rail from Hell, keeping PASITA stack low. PASITA, though, with just 1 light armor, will have an imposing stack. He doesn't want to let Hell escape, but Hell just did. He has the LG he can fight with, but the rail of PASITA proves to be just a little bit too much.
But the decision of Hell to just stand still for a moment after he spawns. It's such a high level play, because PASITA, well, he wasn't really sure where he spawned. So Hell did have an escape route, but PASITA used the speed of the peaker to get it anyway.
It quite effectively.
And right now Hell is playing out of control again against a very fast champion, so I don't think he can continue this way. There must be a moment that he attacks 1 item. Oh, he gets pretty low after this fight. He's searching for the poverty items, and now PASITA has to choose between picking up the major item or getting a frag. Oh, but he walks into a great LG.
Oh, now he's so low. Hell knows what he's up to, and that's insane Tribolt that gets this frag. He knows where PASITA is already. Still plenty of time until the heavy spawns, so there's certainly a lot of time, and Hell predicts perfectly what PASITA was gonna do. And those rockets, insanity right there. And Hell, if he gets this heavy, Hell was out damaged that entire sequence, but just because he kept Pac-manning the map, he was able to not only survive, but get the frag.
Oh, well, he gets melted during the reload. But I do wanted to say that Hell is just so calm in those situations.
Yeah, looks like he showed up.
Yeah, and he earns himself the heavy mid-fight. Ah, he isn't aware that PASITA is taking an angle on him. So he pays for that, but PASITA doesn't have a lot of stacks. Gets the Mega Health though. But I think in a lightning gun fight, Hell has enough armor to withstand PASITA's overstack.
Yeah, maybe not anymore. Oh, but PASITA falls in Hell's shaft. And that's never a good thing. Not at this level. Maybe you could get away with that against me, but not against someone of Hell's caliber. Hell, though, we'll have to give up the Mega to get some more stack and better position because, well, being on the lower ground just sucks. Oh, a couple of great rails from PASITA, and now Hell is in hot water. And PASITA might even be able to follow this one up.
Oh, I think he has the timing mixed up. He goes to the Mega Health while it's the turn of the Heavy to spawn. And, well,
Hell makes good use of it.
that
what
rocket.
a rocket, but that's not enough, as Hell, with the piercing sight, knows exactly where to move to get an angle on PASITA. And that's 2 frags for the price of 1.
Yeah,
PASITA calling the GGs here, and congratulations to Hell, who moves on to relegation. I believe he will be able to pick whoever he gets to play against.